What is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast, episode 55. We like to talk that shit on Fridays. This is a Xbox podcast, so you ponies, you know what to do. Hit that motherfucker dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft bitches. My Xbox brothers, my Xbox sisters, Xbox fans around the world, hit that motherfucker like button and share this out. You pieces of shit.
Oh,
Now, the guy who's here every week running late, as the show TTS Xbox podcast runs late because of this brother, this darkness brother, the one and only Dirk Griggity. Explain yourself once again to the people in the chat. Why are we 2 minutes late?
it's definitely not my fault. You tell them why we're 2 minutes late, you POS.
Seriously, you gonna do that shit? You gonna play that card?
I've been in the chat talking for the last 15 minutes.
Oh really? Oh yeah. We got the homie Justin March, man, with the $5. Shout out to Justin March for talking that shit.
Justin March.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. What's going on, guys, man? Let me, before we get into it, guys, let me give a shout out to the members, the TTS Awesome Family members, and that we have Jigga J, Phantom Kraken, Ray Ray, Phantom Knife, G Stealth, Emmanuel A1, MK Michael 001, the Angry Therapist MD, the Blue One, Elusive Mage, Stone King X, Shane Tomlin, Hassan Abu Zaid, Maurice Branch, Kendrick Starr, Gaze of Truth, Hector the Macho Man,
Oh yeah, huh?
Wick the motherfucking Click, Lighten Manny, the Griggity, Chill Carlos, Ben X Morgan, and the awesome Justin March, the homie. Shout out to the awesome TTS family members. Make sure you use your emojis, guys. Talk that shit in the chat. You know how we roll. Come on, players. Yo, you just turned off your camera. I don't know what's the point of that, to be honest. But anyway, if that
Show your face. Oh shit, I ain't got the light on.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Eclipse. Total eclipse.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
man. And the rest of the guys in chat. Shout out to every one of you guys. 53 people in the chat. You know, this is yeah, we got official time today. 1 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. UK time play. But what is up, player? What is going on with you, player? You been good?
Yeah, I've been good, man. I just dropped a video. Check it out. You know, it's about these ponies.
You know, that's actually a topic as well. We're definitely going to be talking about what's surrounding the God of War. A lot of things has been happening. Sony's up to, like, they're trying to, rat at the snitch. Cody Barlog is getting pissed off. People are getting DICK pics in the DMs. Where's the release date? Passing their phone numbers. Yo, we're definitely going to be talking about this guy. But before we get into it, Fall Guys, I see you got the crown play.
Yeah, all by myself. I was playing it.
So what mode was that? Because some of the things were missing in that.
I don't know.
Clip.
It was just the last level, bro. I don't know. I played about 7-8 times. I didn't make it. Then the last time, my daughter was down there watching me. I just fucking did it, bro. I kept on passing it, made it to the end, and I just won it. I showed you the clip.
You showed me the clip, and it was funny though, that clip. Did you get the season pass?
I don't know, did I?
Yo, you got some suits there, player. I don't even have them suits.
Maybe I did get the season pass. I don't remember.
Well, it's cheap as chips anyway, man. I know the Spartan, the Halo Spartan marathon is going on right now. I managed to get all the skins and the Halo cat ears helmet as well. I wish it was a better helmet, to be honest. But definitely, guys, we might be doing Fall Guys tonight community stream. We could do custom matches. I found out you could do custom matches from like 8 to 12 to 60 people, guys, up to 60 people.
Nice.
So we're definitely going to be trying that, guys, today, man. Maybe around about 5 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 Eastern, your last time on that. Because I want to watch the boys. I want to watch the boys after this, definite. Now, anyway, guys, before we get into the first topic and that, a lot of shit's been happening. Not the biggest news, but a lot of stuff has been happening surrounding. We're going to start with God of War. I'm going to start it with God of War. What's been going on with God of War and that? So let me write my timestamp down. Play.
Yeah, do that.
Now, God of War, guys, we know. I'm pretty sure the game's coming out this year, unless something has happened. We can't say it's not. Is it guaranteed? No, nothing is guaranteed in that. Now, guys, if you remember the snitch has been dropping some information about state of play, certain games coming to the platform, Last of Us remake release date. He's been right so far, but it seems like Sony kind of set a trap. It seems this is what has been going on from people have been talking about. Sony set a trap on that, trying to catch at the snitch. So I don't know if you look further into this. They're talking about the snitch could be working for YouTube or someone for Google. Apparently, that's how far
I
they're
didn't
taking
see
this
that.
play.
Really?
Yeah, the thing is like because the videos get uploaded, this guy has access to them. That's how he knows what games going to the platform, what's the release date. This is what they're trying to set up on that. And look, a lot of people were expecting an announcement yesterday. A state of play in that. And what it seems like Sony kind of set up and trying to flush out who the snitch guy is. Now, is that crazy though? Sony set and trying to find out the look as a game, you know, developers, a publisher, you want to surprise the people who follow your games, love the first God of War. You want to give them the best like experience, but the snitch has been out there snitching. And Sony's going out of the way trying to find out these people and that. And on top of that, the PlayStation fanboys are getting pissed off on that because of the blaming the snitch, they're blaming other people and that because of the snitch, because of Jason Schreier. That's why God of War's not getting a release date. Nobody's talking. That's why Sony and Cody Barlog is delaying the release date for God of War and gameplay. It's crazy to see this play and that. Now you did a video. I was watching it halfway through until my auntie came on that. Now people are developer, people who worked on the God of War, bro. I'm not sure if you've seen this. People are sending people DICK pics, phone numbers. You seen this shit there? Is it crazy to see all of this craziness for God of War? And people really want that release date. The fanboys, the extreme fanboys, are dying for this release date and they're trying anything or trying to get the release date somehow with certain pictures or even threatening some people as well. That's crazy to see, player. What do you have to say about that play?
Yeah, man. It's it's unfortunate that these guys are pieces of shit like they are. Be patient. Damn it, man. Be patient. Sending your Vienna sausage to a God of War developer is not going to entice her to release the release date to your punk ass. Like I said in my video, who in the hell do you guys think you are? Sending this chick a dick pic, you think it's going to entice her or make her, I can't wait to send like tell you guys the release date. These guys are narcissists. They think they can just do what they want to do. It's crazy, man. I cannot believe this. Now, as you just put up this chick, she said, pro tip, sending me dick pics asking for the God of War Ragnarok release date will not, in fact, get me to reveal the release date. Why would these people even think? Some guy just left a comment in my on my
Really?
last video, and he said, this guy is probably trolling. It probably wasn't even his penis. Does it matter, bro? Does it matter? Even if it wasn't his? Does that matter, dummy? No, it doesn't. It's crazy, man. The way these guys are acting. Sony will let you guys know when they're damn well ready. Like, Sean, we've been saying it for weeks. We've been saying it on TTS for a year. We've been saying it on WBG for years. PlayStation fanboys are arrogant, entitled assholes.
The way it's shaping up to be, bro, not like when you were saying that before, but the way we're seeing this right now, this generation, you're not wrong, player. You're not wrong.
I told you, bro. I told you it's just simple like that, man. They are just assholes and they feel that, it's what they deserve to know before Sony is ready to tell them the release date for God of War. They deserve. Listen, I am a PlayStation fanboy piece of shit. I deserve to know. We're supposed to know. You know what? I'm going to give this broad my number, And that's going to be enough for her to say, you know what, I'm going to give you the release date. Look at that shit. Then this other guy, a dick pic? Are you kidding me, bro? It's crazy, dog.
It's crazy to guys, man. God of War, if he doesn't make it this year, you
Hey,
know the
Sean,
game is
hey,
coming.
give me a second, bro. I got to do something right quick.
Yeah, nobody's play. Guys, you gotta understand with this God of War surrounding God of War release date, the thing was a lot of people, even like fake insiders, like Robert Serrano, whatever his name is, Foxy Game UK's, they always try to put these tweets out, Morse code and all that bullshit, just like what the snitch did with binary or something. And I believe he was right with that, but it seems like a Sony set up a trap trying to flush out who is this snitch, guys. Because Sony's, like these developers and Sony, they work hard on this game. As a game, this is a game front, and I'm talking about. But the fanboys are going extreme. They want that release date. Yo, where the hell is this? You're the snitch. You wrong. Where is the state of play? You're Sony. Come on, where is the game? The game will get released, guys. The game will get released when it's ready. When they're ready to show you off. The game is probably ready, guys, because of what they're trying to flush out. Because every Sony game right now, they could have a surprise, and this guy leaks it. But what's going on Twitter right now? People are sending DICK pics, phone numbers, trying to say, listen, if you don't give me the release date, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna do this to you. That's
Crazy,
crazy to
man.
see. It's
Crazy.
crazy to see for a game, for a fucking game. That's what's crazy, man. Now we got Hector the Macho Man with the $5. Nasty Ponies are sending big black pipes. Now, Hector, before I get into that play, why the fuck do you have to put black in there for? They could be white.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, play. big black pipes to developers, knowing damn well it's not them. Hashtag Pony Suspect Nation. Come on, play. You don't need to put the black in there, play. G Stealth with the $2. Repairing these ponies think they're special. Yo, now I know you had that message as well from that the person who sent that DMs to that lady who worked on God of War and that asking about here's my phone numbers. Nah, give me that release date, punk. And it's wild though. God of War is probably definitely one of the most anticipated game for the PlayStation side. Guaranteed in that. It's game of the year for them. A lot of people game of the generation for the PlayStation. For the PlayStation fan, that is the game of the generation. But to see what's happening right now, because Sony's staying quiet, trying to flush out who's the snitches, this guy's been correct. And Corey Barlog has been on Twitter. I've noticed he's been active on Twitter. Guys, listen.
Very active, yeah.
Guys, he's saying to the fanboys, guys, listen, I feel you. If it was up to me, I would show you the game, show you what we got ready, what's cooking. But it's not up to him and that. Just be patient. But no, these guys are going after developers, asking for the release date, saying I'm gonna F you up and that if you don't tell us the release date. Even Phil Spencer came and said, "Guys, look." Phil Spencer came. I showed the tweet on the screen, guys. Well said, Cody. And as developers, in this industry, games, the passion that goes into games. Everybody's got to be patient, and when the time comes, we will show you what the game's about and when the game is gonna get released. But some of the shit, man, I can't believe it. For one game, people are going crazy over this day.
Bro, it's unbelievable, man. I just don't understand being so aggressive over a release date. Like, the game is going to come out. They're even more aggressive than Xbox fans when they delayed Starfield and Redfall. The game is coming out. Let's be patient. But that just goes back what I said, Sean. These are PlayStation guys have this attitude. Like, I remember back in the day when I didn't really care for iPhones.
Right.
It wasn't iPhone that I didn't care for. It was the fans. I'm kind of over it now, but I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 years ago. I used to battle these iPhone fans, and like most of them was my family, some friends, some family. They were such assholes because iPhone was the more popular brand, I guess, and they became assholes. And they felt that Apple did no wrong, and it's the same shit with PlayStation fanboys. They're like, no, y'all tell us right now when the damn release date is.
Mm.
I'm going to show you my sausage, and you're going to tell me, honey,
You did.
what?
Maybe some guys are not on Twitter. Do you have that picture ready? The DM one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I can put it in
This
the
this is what we're talking about, guys. Listen, what will happen if the game get pushed into 2023 and that?
Mm.
What's gonna happen then? What are they gonna do? Are they gonna go after Jim Ryan's head, Cody Barlog and that chick? Are they gonna go after the snitch and these other people? Are they really gonna threaten these guys?
See, Sean, that goes back to why nowadays, because of social media, I understand why these publishers and these developers are hesitant to show certain stuff, man. Everything is criticized so harshly for games that haven't released. Like I'm telling you, man, this is why they don't want to show shit until it's like damn near ready, like 6 months away from being ready. But they demand we want to see everything y'all got. Damn it! Like Xbox had a show where they focus on the next 12 months. This show was trash because they didn't show shit that's 4 years out. See what I'm saying about these guys, man?
Yeah, here it is, guys. Let me zoom into it. Xbox zoom in. Look at that play. And do it with the voice you use on your video player.
Yo, shorty, what up? I saw you looking pretty cute, so I'm gonna let you have my number. You heard me? Now that I gave you a favor, why don't you tell me the God of fucking war release day, baby? Look at that shit.
That's the what the fuck is wrong with these guys and that? Honestly, like God of War, man.
And she doesn't even that chick doesn't even work for Sony Santa Monica anymore. She works for Blizzard now.
Yeah, some shit like that. She's moved on. She did her job and then she moved on to the next shit. But that's the crazy thing, bro. They got this is not the only DMs. The guys. There's the Twitter feed on Cody Barlogs and these is non-stop.
Yeah, I couldn't
Non-stop.
even put all that shit in my video. So I only
100%.
did one.
There's
Yeah.
so much shit was going on in that. I'm telling you right now, he's not even directing the game there. He's overseeing, and because that's his studio, he's kind of putting his face at the front. Because the other guy, he's not really good on cameras, and he doesn't like to be at the front and that. But he's taking all the hits, and it's crazy to see that, man. Hector, the Macho Man, with the $10 once again, homie. These nasty ponies are giving me junior off-player club vibes. The type of guys that stand by the women's bathroom at the club. They will what? BW? What's that? They will BW roommates. Do you know what that BW means?
Be with. I don't know. Be with maybe.
They will be with roommates with I don't know, with R. Kelly. The wrong bump and grind. Laughing out loud.
Yeah,
Hector's wild for that, man. Raiden Blade with the £2. What's going on, play? It's the I want it now society. PS fun BS. That's a good point. That they just want it now. Give us all the information, even though the game's already. We want that information because why? We're entitled to it.
They're entitled
and
to
you
it.
honestly, when you were saying that over the last year and that shit makes sense now, play.
I told you guys, listen, man. Guys, I have been studying these damn ponies, not necessarily studying them, but noticing their behavior for the last 10 years. I've been noticing their behavior ever since I found this community. They're like I always said, they're entitled, bro. This is more evidence. And I'm going to tell you something else. Because Xbox is more of a threat this generation than they were last generation, they are going to become more aggressive because they know what's coming. They know what's coming from the Xbox brand. So because of that, they're going to be more aggressive with, PlayStation, what is this? What is that, PlayStation? What's the release date? Show us a gameplay. Because they know what's coming from Xbox. Yes, Xbox sacrificed 2022 for as far as big AAA first-party games. They sacrificed the whole year. But guess what? Just like my boy Tim Dawg said a couple weeks ago on WBG, this is the last time they're going to have a drought. This is the last time Xbox is going to have a drought. And I'm telling you, PlayStation guys, they will never admit it, Sean, but they know that.
Of course
they know it. They have seen the roadmap for Xbox. They try to downplay it as much as they want. They still Xbox has no games. Xbox, okay, keep on talking that shit. They know what's coming, so they're going to become more aggressive. You know why? Because PlayStation roadmap, first party roadmap, is 2 fucking games. Well, with God of War, it's 3 games.
Yep.
They have a lot of third party exclusive content from Square Enix, but their first party is Wolverine, Spider-Man, and God of War. Oh, I guess you can say the Naughty Dog multiplayer game.
That's correct. And who knows whenever they have their showcase.
Yeah.
Let's see the future in that. But that's the thing, you're 100% right, man. Tim Dog and these guys, when they talk about 2023, like 2022, they have to take the L with the no big first party game and that.
Yeah.
But we can't forget Pentiment play. But 2023 and that is looking very strong. And I think it will be the last time, like, where we won't be struggling because these games will be rolling out. Matt Booty's talked about it. And it should be at a point where it should be rolling out consistently now. We shouldn't be having a problem like this. Fingers crossed. Hopefully, that.
Yeah, but yeah, I think this is the last drought. But they have given us content that was going to be on Xbox Game Pass throughout the year. That's quality content, and that's cool. But like I said, Sean, they know what's coming. They know Xbox is not to be fucked with this generation, and Spider-Man, God of War, they're like the Naughty Dog game, Wolverine. They have nothing else announced. Sure, they're working on games. Of course they are. But they haven't announced anything else. Maybe they'll announce something at their show this year, whenever that is. But as of right now, 2023 could be just as dry. I mean, they're saying Spider-Man going to drop, but
who knows? With the pandemic and that, things could get pushed back, definitely.
Yeah.
Games were early in development and that, mid-development, them the games are taking the most hit. And that's the crazy thing, man. Like, before we close out this God of War topic, and so much around it, there was so much surrounding this as well. It wasn't only the God of War, like people getting abused, like I said in the picture. Cody Bollock was like putting like gifts, like face palm in his face, like all kinds of shit, man. It was crazy. Like, you could tell he was pissed off, bro. Cody and his team were pissed off, like shit, because what was going on with the God of War and people coming after the ex-developers and coming after them as well, the studio and Sony on top of that. G-Stealth for the $5. Your guys, all the games are Xbox bringing out when they come out. He's going to her pocket all of us. Yo, guys, all the games that Xbox is bringing out. G-Stealth, we gotta write English proper. Come on, play. My English is questionable. But your writing is questionable. Come on. Anyway, I'm going to move on from that. Raiden Blade with the £5. What's going on, play? Sean and Dirt, thank you for not having PS5 fanboys on your channel. Kids Move just lost me. Planet Xbox should be called Planet PS. I said that, Dirt. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
You're not the best.
Sean actually said that at Kids Move face on the live party, Xbox live party.
Okay, you're smooth. I go, why don't you change your name to Planet PlayStation? He goes, what do you mean? And come on, you know what I mean, play. It should be called Planet PlayStation. But anyway, shout out to them guys and that. But yeah, 100% Raiden Blade. Let me just pull that back up 1 second. Let me just pull that back up. When it comes to that part, not bringing PS5 fanboys on or PlayStation fanboys onto the podcast, that's something that me and Dirt really locked down. When it came to when he started doing WBG, that was something that we really wanted to lock down on that. Sometimes we might get a guest on that could flip-flop. That's not our fault on that. Do you know what I mean? But when it comes to one of the biggest thing, you'll never see these PlayStation guys on our podcast. Never. That was something that we locked down from day one. We were battling. Like I said, Dirt was on them channel. I was on Next Gen, battling the ponies and that. But when it came to our own channel, WBG and TTS and our podcast, that's one thing we wanted. When we started doing WBG, Xbox guys and that, we were picking and choosing, and we got the team right now. TTS, picking and choosing, boom, made it into a 2-man show. We wanted to make sure that when you guys came, because we were the same people that in the chat looking at them at the podcast, and when we seen them guys flip or bringing certain people on who are known Xbox bashers for the sake of it, criticizing is different, being critical is different, but going out of the way, doing everything possible to dog shit on Xbox. Nah, we didn't want that shit, and that's what WBG and TTS exist right now. Am I right there? Oh, shit's left me stranded like Death Stranded. POS.
Hey, Sean, let me say this right quick. I know this is usually a rocking with the chat segment, but let me just say this right quick because I love what Raiden Blade just said. We've said it plenty of times before. I know people got tired of me saying the same shit. But no, I always say the same shit. You know, who cares? But what Sean said is absolutely right. Sean was on Next Gen 720 channel. They were battling PlayStation versus Xbox. When I was on Scram Punks, that podcast I had on my channel, it was, you know, sometime. But I had King Thrash on there a few times. I had some PlayStation guys on there. Then my own panel member became an Xbox hater. So when we did WBG, like Sean said, I made the decision from the beginning. No PlayStation fans allowed on this damn podcast. Now, when it comes to guests, they don't have to be an ex-bot, but they lean towards Xbox. See, like people think Gaming Forte is a neutral. So let me tell you something. Gaming Forte is more Xbox. He just doesn't really want to put himself out there like that. Guys like Nethos the same way. He's more Xbox. He don't want to put himself out there like that. So, no, you don't have to be a bot to be a guest on WBG, but Xbox is usually their preferred console. No ponies. Never would a fucking pony be allowed on WBG. Hell, or TTS. And I'm telling you guys, I mean that because, like Raiden Blade said, I don't want to listen to a pro Xbox podcast with ponies on there, flat out. Now, I can't control if I'm a guest on somebody else's show and they have a pony on there because, you know, a couple weeks ago I was on Gaming Addict show.
Yeah.
He had BG on there, so I can't control that. But as far as my show, what I can control, you ain't going to see no ponies on my shit. Flat out.
No, straight up, there's some guys that has asked me, what do you reckon? Even though the Xbox, I don't know, bro. Even the Xbox, certain people will not come on our shows as well, definitely.
Yeah, there's certain people like, I'm not gonna say no names, but there are certain people that have reached out to me, and I'm like, nah, fucker, you try to play that neutral card way too much, or you're way too critical of Xbox when they don't deserve criticism. So it's like, nah, you know, just no, bro. I don't know.
100%, man. We'll get back on topic with that, and we'll definitely do something with Rock with the chat as well. Raiden Blade with the £2. I'm fucking happy about that. It reminds me of MNC. Probably talking about us guys when our TTS and that. Yeah, man. And that's where we want to keep it, man. Like, don't get me wrong. TTS, I might get a guest once in a blue. It'll be a proper expert who wants to talk that shit. It could be like a King David, a Tim Dog, Dealer Gaming, and that. You know, there's certain people like that will. I'll definitely think about it in the future and that. But as of right now, like I said, we're building TTS and that. And once we get there, we can bring on more one person here and there once in a blue, or maybe when there's a massive news and people might be available just to talk that shit, and then definitely we'll do that. Now, you're there. I want to. Anything else about the God of War shit, man? Do you want to say to the ponies? Listen, listen, there. There's only one thing I can say to the ponies, and do you know what it is?
Oi, cunt!
Oh goodness, bro.
Straight up.
Hey, Sean, you really trying to get your channel like demonetized again, ain't you? That's a rough word right there, bro. That's a real rough word.
Come on, play.
Now I'm just telling you, man. You know, because my channel is kind of back to kind of how it was after I deleted some of those copyright claims I had. It's like everything is kind of, you know, it's kind of going back to where it was before. So look, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say about this, but it's just crazy that it has come to this. It should never come to this. Xbox guys, Nintendo, PlayStation, it should never. I'm starting to really dislike people attacking developers, bro. I was never a fan of it in the first place. Of course, you can be critical. That's one thing. But to these people that's attacking developers, I hate that, man. Stop it. Just stop it. Like I said, you can be critical. You can criticize them. You can let them know in a respectful way, yo, I wish you guys would do this better or that better. Well, or we don't like this. We don't agree with this or whatever. But just attacking developers, sending pictures in the DM, hitting them up in the DM saying, yo, tell us this fucking release date or else. Or else what? You know, so yeah, I really dislike that, bro.
I agree with you, bro, man. Shit like that shouldn't be happening. And going out of your way, trying to do it like that, nah, bro, nah. Believe that, man. Let's move on to the next topic. Play. Guess what, dude? Your favorite game, Halo Infinite. Have you heard? It's getting co-op. Play campaign
Yeah.
co-op. Woo! Well, how long did it take? 6-7 months?
Yeah, man. It took a while, but you know, look, bro. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, I think it's this. If you think about it, it's a games as a service. That's what it is. Let's not high. You know, let's excuse me. Let's call it what it is. Xbox Halo Infinite is games as a service, but it still did release with a full campaign and multiplayer. Yes, there's a lot of content not in there, but it's good to see they are going to add that stuff. Now we're hearing the co-op is in beta. The Forge was in beta too, right? Is in beta.
Yes, it is.
So they're adding that stuff. I'm telling you, bro. I would say 2023. I'm gonna say 2024. Halo gonna be a monster. They're gonna have a battle royale mode by the end. Probably some more, like some more campaign content, more maps. I know it's I know it's a long time away, but that shit gonna be fire, bro. Watch what I tell you. Hey, but
Yeah.
look, our writers just dropped some new content a year later. Okay, and anybody said shit, but it's a games as a service. That's what games as a service do. But you know, it is what it is, bro. You know how it is with Halo and people. They're gonna judge 343 and Halo more harshly than they judge anybody else.
Oh, definitely gonna come after the first party, no matter what. And that.
Mhm.
Now, like the co-op and that they're talking about the tether distance, and now people were talking about this. It seems that they're saying like 800 feet is like a warning radius, as you can see with this. Let me just zoom into this guy's thing,
Mhm.
and then 1,000 feet is a kill, basically probably die or something, respawn. Now I'm assuming, can you see here?
Mhm.
That's a it seems like a decent amount, bro. It seems
Yeah,
like
that
a
seems like
decent,
I mean, like you should be close to each other, shouldn't you? Shit, it's
yeah,
co-op.
going into battle and that.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's cool with me, man. I
But
like
that's
it.
looking good. I'm glad like Halo's, just slowly rolling that content and that, and people who might have waited or might have want to run through and run the game on legendary, on the highest
Mhm.
difficulty,
Right, right. Because
and
we
that's
beat
what
it on heroic. I beat it on
heroic, yeah,
heroic.
one
Yeah,
below it. And I wouldn't mind running that back on the on the legends settings and that, definitely,
yeah,
because
that'd
I
be
played
fun.
most
Yeah.
of the other ones on legend as well. But I'm glad Halo's coming into his bag a bit. Like Halo's, it's a great game, and they need, like you said, probably in the next year or so, they'll be into the bag, and that the content should be like dropping more and more. Once Forge is out there, so most of the community does some crazy stuff as well, so they'll be making crazy maps.
Mhm.
But co-op and that, guys who's not played it, guys who are waiting to play with their friends or something, the co-op is coming for in July. They're saying they're trying to get it going, bro.
Mm.
So that'll
Nice.
be interesting.
I hope so, man.
If they can manage to pull it off, or maybe do some sort of beta testing going on right now, and in July time, maybe we'll get to see it in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Who knows if everything works really good? But
I
I'm
think that'd
glad
be
I'm
fire.
glad this is coming out, because people have been waiting for it. I know. Look, I got to play. I enjoyed the single player campaign. I loved it. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. In that
Yeah,
music,
I really enjoyed
gunplay,
it. Yeah,
but like I said at the end, you just wanted that more. You wanted that more, definite.
yeah. I wanted to play. I wanted more, bro. I love the campaign so much. I wanted to play more. Like that's when I did all the little side missions where you beat the little mini bosses. I found all of them bitches, killed all of them. I just wanted to play more. I really enjoyed that campaign, bro. I love the campaign.
Yeah, I gotta give it, man. Halo, the campaign was dope, and that. I know they're trying to be proper, more ambitious and that, and they probably missed out like with the biome. People were talking about the biomes and different areas they want to travel in
Mhm.
that, and hopefully they can get there within the year or so. And
Facts. Yeah.
I reckon they will do in that, because there's so much competition going on, like with live services game and that. I know people say this is what happens when you make free to play games. This is the quality you get. Nah, the game is changed, guys, man. listen, it's not the same as like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Games like that don't hit anymore. All the free to play games are killing it right now. Look what's happening with Fall Guys right now. It's taking the number 2 spot behind Fortnite, I believe. Beating Call of Duty games, Warzone. That's a free to play game.
Yep.
That's what we're talking about. Like all them season passes. This is what they're going, and maybe like over time, once Halo gets into his bag and that, once he be dropping more content, it'll become more popular over time.
Yep, I agree, bro. And that's how it is, man. You want people to play your game. You want people to buy microtransactions. That's just how it is nowadays. And yeah, man. And you just add content over time. If you think about Fortnite when that shit first released, that shit was ass, bro. Then they eventually added the battle royale, and here we are to this day. They constantly add content. They constantly add, stuff. They don't have a campaign, but they just constantly add content over the years. And whenever Xbox, or I'm sorry, wherever Halo Infinite drops their battle royale mode, I think it's going to be dope. I think it's going to take off, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different time, bro. It's a different time. We said this all the time, Sean. It's a different time in gaming. Things are not the same as it was in the Xbox 360 or the PS2 generation, or even in the 90s. We know this. It's a different time. And some people, most of the people crying and complaining are these people that's, like maybe in their 30s or maybe in their 40s, or these fucking PlayStation fanboys. They don't have no grounds to stand on. Shut y'all ass up talking about live service games, bitch. Y'all don't have any.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Like, let's see. I want to see. The Black Knight saying they did have a campaign. Well, in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, it did, but nobody. Come on, bro. Nobody played that shit.
No.
Nobody played that shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like a lot of games right now, guys. So much free to play games. The competition is crazy right now. So you have to bring something different, or you gotta have the content. And once you build upon that content, on your content and that, more people will come back and that. I know people keep talking about the views and that, how many people are playing the game right now. But over time, I know guys are still holding on to like Halo came out full with the multiplayer, this and that, when they used to launch and that. But things have changed right now, guys, and they gotta make it this way. And otherwise, I think it's just gonna fail. Straight up, you can't compete. That's why Sony's making 10 live services game. That's why they wanted to buy Bungie to get the expertise on how to make a good live service game and that. And I'm willing to bet. I'm not talking about this. Maybe the Naughty Dog game might not be free, but I'm willing to bet that's gonna have a lot of microtransactions.
Yeah, bro, I already read something. They said it's very live servicey. Absolutely, it's going to have microtransactions, man. Come on, man. They're going to have microtransactions, and that's fine. I don't care. Just like when some people, when they announced that Master Chief Collections having microtransactions, people's like, oh no, what are they doing? Who gives a shit? As long as it's cosmetic, who cares? Who cares? I don't care. You're not going to force me to buy some damn cosmetic microtransactions. As long as it's not pay to win, who cares, man? Really? So people got to stop crying about everything. But that's the generation we live in. Everybody want to cry. No, that's not right. They shouldn't do this. Tired of that shit, man. Don't play it.
And do you know what's funny though? What's going to be funny? I know once Sony announces that first live services game and it has microtransactions, I know what the opponent is going to say. Sony does it the right way. Look at the microtransaction; it's perfect compared to Halo and the other games like Gears or Forza and that. The microtransactions in the Sony games are much better. They do it right. They give you value. I'm willing to pay $10 for that quality premium skin or weapon skin. I know they're gonna say that because I was listening to that dog shit podcast yesterday. I mean today that came on last night.
How do you do it, bro? How do you do it?
They're talking about Sony. They're talking about the premium tier service and that. The subscription that they talk about. Sony does it right. They're not forcing developers to come onto the. You won't see a AAA quality game in there. Like game like Stray. You know, they're not forcing it, and I'm sure compared to Game Pass, Sony has paid them a large amount of money for Stray to come to premium, to the premium service. That's the type of shit they were talking about today, play. That's the shit they're talking about. That's what they'll compare it to. They're comparing the premium tier service right now, the new the PS Now service. That's what they're comparing it to right now. Sony will not do it the way Xbox Game Pass will do it. They won't get a AAA game. They'll get a game that's straight, but they will reward them with great money in that. The value will be there for them. But the way Game Pass does it, there's no value to the developers, and that's what
Come on,
developers are losing out. That's the type of shit we're
They
talking
care
about.
so much about the developers now, right? They care, Sean. Every time something goes on sale, they care, right? They care. Like if Burger King has a Whopper on sale for $1.99 for the next 2 months. Well, the chefs is not getting their due credit, or what about the chefs? Shut that shit up. It's just because it's Xbox. I'm tired of. I don't know how you listen to that bullshit, Sean. I really do not know. But
It's
I'm
good to
glad
have
you.
because I can talk shit about them.
Oh my god, man! Now they're talking.
That's what I was laughing when I listened to that clip, and that. I need to start clipping these and kind of play them.
Bro. Roast these hoes.
You know, G Stealth with the $2. Man, shout out to the homie G Stealth. Now, speaking of Fall Guys, there's Halo skins now. Of course, there is.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I might be playing. We might do the community day night tonight with Fall guys. So definitely join in on that. I'll let you know. But getting back to Halo, the co-op is coming finally, and they should be getting back into the bag. Hopefully this year they start dropping more content, the Forge mode as well. And I think Halo by next year should be much, much better, in a better place.
Yeah. It will be.
Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, Don Sicario, he's calling me a brave soul watching that dog shit.
Yeah, I don't know how Sean does it. Like, even if I'm at work, I cannot listen to that shit because that just made me so mad to hear some of these guys' takes. It's like, man, they're just, oh man. I just don't know how Sean does it. But hey, I give him credit to do it. Maybe he let me know and let us know what kind of bullshit he be hearing on that channel.
No, 100%. That's one of the biggest things why I listen to some of these podcasts and that, just to get some information. Then they can say, "Oh, you were lying. You were lying about this."
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I've got it, bro, on lockdown. That's why I like to have the information locked down. When I say something, I know I've heard it from my own ears that they said something, and I'm sure some of these guys in the chat may watch the same shit and they said the same shit, so they can verify what I've said in that straight up.
It's crazy, bro. Listen, I know we're not all going to agree, but it's just ridiculous. Some of these takes, man. Some of these takes are just so one-sided. I know people say, "There, listen, bro. What me and Sean say all the time? We like certain things about PlayStation. I do. I have the PlayStation Plus Premium, Sean.
Yep.
And it's not Game Pass, but I say that because Game Pass dropped not only first-party games day and day, they dropped some third-party games in their day and day, like Outriders. Think about A Plague Tale, Requiem. They dropped some great indies in their day and date. Also, but PlayStation Plus Premium is okay if you like me. I never played Returnal. I never played Spider-Man Miles Morales. A couple games I downloaded, and I'm playing it. So it's cool for that. But it's not going to compete if you don't have day one games in there. They got a whole bunch of PS3 shit. I streamed Street Fighter 2 the other day. It was okay. But they got a whole bunch of PS3 shit. I'll tell you that. And all that shit is streamable. But it is what it is, man.
100% is what it is. Like, she's no 100% right player. It's the same with him. He likes to do his homework and that, so he can talk shit about him. So he knows the information. Yeah, not everybody can do it. And I like I said, listen, when I'm at days off and stuff, like, I don't even listen to my own podcast sometimes. WBG, I don't listen to him because when it's my day off or something, I don't listen to nothing. I'm just spending time at home. That's what it is. And I know someone brought up about a Red Dragon game bodied by Cody Barlog and that. Red Dragon put this out. He's talking about God of War versus Starfield. Interest. That's the shit he put out. And then the homie came out. Cody came out and just fucked him up. Because I'm so effing excited for Starfield. I'm taking time off when that shit comes out. You see that shit, guys? Look at that shit. Do you know how Cody likes to talk that shit? You know that play?
Yeah, man. I think most people like to talk shit. Some people act like they're above it, but I think most people. Well, it's human nature, man. I can't stand. Like I hate neutrals even more than PlayStation fanboys. Bro. I hate neutrals more than PlayStation. You know, there's a couple of PC games. They constantly make videos about PlayStation guys and Xbox guys, and they act like they're so fucking neutral. They don't care about a big company, but at the same time, they shield it for PC gaming. You say something, you criticize anything about PC gaming, they're talking shit back to you. So you're no different than the rest of us, man. You guys are shilling for a plastic box. You're shilling for a plastic fucking box. Some cooling in there, and you know, I'm like, same shit, man. We all are fans of everything. Same shit. Same shit, man. These guys think they're better than you because they have a PC or they're more familiar with PC and they know this about PC and we don't know the same shit. If we say, this game looks good on my Xbox Series X. Well, it looks better on my PC. I run 4K 144 frames per second. So what? I just, I just can't stand some of these guys, man. I just can't stand them. These
They
neutrals.
love talking about it. Yeah, they love talking about that.
Yeah. They always down us. You guys are pathetic. You console fanboys. But you're in the same fucking community that we are. In the same community. Talking the same shit. Except for you. You Xbox fanboys are pathetic. You PlayStation fanboys are pathetic. PC's the best thing ever, though. Get out of here, man. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, man. Let me get this Carl B with a $10. What's going on, homie? Hope you well. I can't listen to King Trash, not because he's a pony, but he just doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm tired of the salt with it from people like Alex. That shit is getting old. His PC is mid as fuck too. Dirt. Do you know, guys? Oh no, is Alex came after our boy Dirt.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Arrogant motherfuckers. That's what they are. Victor Click with the $5. What's going on, play? You POS. Early laughing out loud. What's up, guys? Damn Dirt. Got a pony sub. Oh man, that's how it starts. Play. He's starting to. There is going to be a pony. A motherfucking pony. He goes because he's sub to the premium tier. Play.
Yeah. Look, bro. Listen, I have no problem with subscription services. I'm not one of them dumbass dudes. I want to buy my games. I want to buy my movies. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever benefits me, it benefits me. I don't want to hear that shit. But it's like when WWE Network came out, and I still saw some people. I'm still going to buy it through pay-per-view. Okay, you go right the hell ahead. I'm going to pay $10 a month and watch the same shit that you're watching for $60.
So let me ask you something about the subscription service and that before we move on to other things as well. You know, like just like the WWE stuff and that. Mm-hmm. When it does, I don't watch that shit anymore. But when it comes to the pay-per-view and that, how much is a pay-per-view like WrestleMania or something?
WrestleMania, from what I remember, WrestleMania started being like $70 or something, bro.
For that 4-hour block?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was crazy. But now on Peacock, it's part of the subscription. See, they had to change the WWE Network because they didn't have enough subs, bro. They just wasn't growing.
You're right.
They were stuck at like 1.5 million subs after 3 or 4 years. They just wasn't growing. So they went to Peacock. So they instantly, they went to a service with like 20-something million subs. So that's why they went to Peacock, because WWE's network just wasn't growing. I read they needed to hit like 2.5 million in order to, make the money, and they couldn't get it. They couldn't get the 2.5 million, bro.
They couldn't achieve it, right?
It ain't enough wrestling fans. Now, if this is the late 90s, easily, bro. But it ain't enough wrestling fans like it used to be, man. They average like 1.5, 2 million per week on their show, and all of those people are not going to subscribe to WWE Network. It was a great service. I mean, Peacock is still pretty damn good, but it's just not enough wrestling fans like it used to be, bro.
So now you pay just $10 a month now.
Yeah, I pay $10 a month, get to watch
That's
every
crazy,
pay-per-view, a whole bunch of old content. Like a guy like me, they have every single Monday Night Raw and SmackDown from the Attitude Era. Monday Night Heat. Everyone is there. There was a time a couple years ago I just watched all of that shit like back to back, like every week. Like like during the Attitude Era, 98, 99, 2000. She was fire, bro.
Justin March is 100% right.
Oh
Watching
my
some of the
god,
things, bro.
that shit was fire. Bro.
There's some clips I love to play, like on this, but I know we'll get flagged for them because they
Yeah.
don't mess about. But honestly, some of the clips from the WWF times, that just that 90s play, just
Fire.
them wrestlers back then, untouchable,
That shit.
untouchable.
Everybody was watching that shit, bro. Everybody was watching that shit back then. They used to average like 7-8 million people a week. WWE versus WCW. That was the days, and I was always a WWE guy. So it was kind of like when WCW started to take off, I was like, nah. I mean, the NWO was fire, but I was just a WWE guy. Then that damn Stone Cold started to take off, and it was over, bro.
Honestly, Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'll be honest with you, even though like Rock was still my favorite, but Stone Cold was another level.
Hell yeah, man.
Another level. That guy took it to a different level. People might have like Hulk Hogan and these guys back in the days, Andre the Giant, all them guys, but the Stone Cold man just took it to another level.
Yeah, he did.
That guy, man, just
Mhm.
off the cuff, he was amazing. Even the Rock was just on the mic, untouchable.
Fire, bro. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Hey, yo, Document X. Next. I'm sorry. Yeah, I heard that there's still, like WWE Network in other countries still, but in the States, that shit is Peacock.
I think in the UK it's still WWE. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, that's cool.
G Stealth with the $5 now. Shout out to you, homie. Now the homie there has demos to play on this PlayStation.
I'm not paying for no fucking demo.
Yeah, Bret Hart, Lex Luthor, and these guys, man. There's so many Luger and that. There's so many Goldberg. Like I remember when WCW, when we started watching WCW, it was free. It was free as well over here. Like once a week. I can't remember, man. Some guys in the UK, and that's when you got to know, the like Booker T, 5 times WCW champions, and all of these guys, Goldberg, and these guys start making their way around and that they were pretty good. That time for them, like Goldberg, Booker T, and there's other, I forgot the other guys as well, but that crew was good for WCW. Sting and these guys, but that was a good crew. Like how we had like Stone Cold, Rock, Jericho, Big Show, and all these other guys. On that side, you had our group as well, and that's when they crossed over, and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was fire, bro. I always say 1998 was one of the most fun years of my life because my first daughter was born. PS1 was fire, bro. PS1 was fire, and fucking Attitude Era, the concept, the Monday Night Wars, bro. That shit was fire. WCW versus WWF, man. That would never happen again.
Do you know why that? Do you know why that would never happen? Because of the storylines.
Yep. Because they did them storylines. Even if they try to do them again, like, we've seen that shit before.
But the difference with Vince McMahon, Shane, Linda and Stephanie, they were putting it on the line, bro. Some of the storylines were crazy. I know Vince wanted to take it even further with some of the storylines, but the storylines, because they were involved, it made it even better. It was like said the wrestlers like Stone Cold, The Rock, and these guys versus the Federation. That's what made it epic, man. Watching them times, man. I miss them days. Look, the Dudley Boys. The Dudley Boys were awesome. Oh, he's calling us Dudley. Oh, Hector, how dare you play? How dare you play? Call us the Dudley Boys and that. Sean and Dirt's the Dudley Boys. I don't watch wrestling anymore, player. Don't watch that shit anymore. But anyway, Dave, we'll move on from that. Then we'll rock with the chat in a bit. Are you okay there? What's up?
No, I just saw something. Nothing. No, you go ahead, bro.
Now, I know this is a small topic because there's not been a lot of topics going on in that. And I know people in the chat was talking about it. Xbox Handheld. Now, we know the Samsung TV has launched as well. We talk about the Samsung TV as well. They launched it. They launched yesterday, so it should be rolling out today. The new 2022 Samsung, so you don't even need a console on that. And I know Jez was speculating, talking about who knows. He might be hinting. He might have heard something. But does Xbox look? Let's talk about the future now. let's forget about us right now. Let's talk about the younger generation. Next 10, 15 years, a lot of generation playing on tablets, phones. That's what Xbox is pushing. When it comes to Game Pass on the X Cloud, they're pushing the touch controls as well. There's a lot of games with touch controls right now. Now, Xbox, Jez has talked about speculating that Xbox may or he wants an Xbox handheld and that. Is that something that you would be interested in, or if you're thinking about the future, where the younger generation grows up, and for them it might be perfect for them, but for us, we might not care as much. What's your take on that? Should they make a dedicated handheld or make a handheld that just more for X Cloud, something like with the Razer Kishi, but without having like a good APU in it and all that shit? What do you think, bro? Is that something that you would rock with?
Me personally, I don't give a shit about handheld, but I see what you were saying. The generation nowadays, that's what they love. So maybe that's something, that would be helpful. Like today's generation is all about convenience. They want to press a button to play or whatever. So yeah, that'd be cool. Me, I'm not interested in any type of handheld or anything like that. But I see what you're saying though.
But that's the thing. We gotta look at the future. Now we're talking about setting it up and that.
Mm.
I personally think like the Steam Deck and that. I personally, if we had one there, I personally think it's dope. A lot of people are saying it's dope and that,
Yeah.
and obviously side loading the X Cloud on it as well, emulation from the Switch and all that other bullshit as well.
Hmm.
People are saying it's legit. I'm not sure if Xbox. I think Xbox should just do partnerships, but who knows, man? The future, the way the gaming is. I look at Nintendo handle like the Switch, it's on fire. There's nothing wrong with putting options out there. Same with the TV apps. They're going for the TV app, no console.
Hmm.
PC browsers, mobile phones right now, Razer Kishi, and there's other things. Maybe in the future they should look at that handheld. Maybe not a hardcore dedicated, but more for cloud type of base handheld. So it's cheap on the. It's not $500, six
Yeah,
hundred
man.
dollars
Yeah,
at the
'cause
Steam Dog.
that much would not work, but that'd be too expensive.
Maybe like something can run the cloud. This has a bit. It has like a small CPU, APU, whatever you want to call it, that kind of boosts the performance, but it's not expensive like $500-600. It doesn't have a SSD, NVMe, all that bullshit like the Steam Deck. That's what Steam Deck's $500-700.
Hmm.
They could go for the 150 option, is cloud only option. That could be something they could do in the future, man. Let me get the super chats. Apollo Cooper with a $2. What's fun about PC is there's no need for PS5. Talk that shit, player. Talk that shit. Man, your day you can go for this one, player.
Mandingo McThickens with the $10. What's this about ponies sending dick pics? Ponies are a different breed. One thing is certain: no way it could have been McThickens because the pig would have been a panoramic. That got silly as hell.
Talk that shit, player. Talk
You
that
funny,
shit.
man.
That's a good one. That I gotta give it. That's a funny one.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
Yeah, man. That's the thing, guys. There's so much like these little news. First, they got a Samsung TV out now. We talked about this Keystone. Jazz has talked about that. Next year they're gonna make like a dedicated small device, so like an Apple TV type of box. Who knows a handle in the future? I'm not sure if it'll be a dedicated, but I think they should. I think they should leave that for now. Concentrate on other things first, then maybe go towards that. Who knows, man? There's so many options. It's all about options there. Play
Mhm.
games anywhere. And let's be honest, there when it comes to X Cloud on your mobile, sometimes you just want your mobile for your mobile. Sometimes,
Mhm.
so if you have a small dedicated device that isn't expensive, isn't $500, maybe $150, that just runs cloud. You can put a SIM card in it, so you can have a 5G enable or something. That I think that's an option in the future, but I don't think they should make it dedicated. Even with VR, there, I don't give a fuck about VR.
No,
Straight up,
me
straight
either.
up.
Yeah,
Even though you have it,
yeah, I do.
you have the first PlayStation VR on that. I've tried VR. Don't get me wrong. I've tried the expensive VR as well, but it's just something for me. For us, it doesn't mean shit. Younger generation, maybe.
It's cool. You know what it is, Sean? It's cool if you have some friends over. Hey, y'all, look at this shit. Hey, yo, Tito. Hey, look at this shit, Tito. Hey, put
And
this on your head, you piece of
then it
shit.
breaks your TV. Then
Yeah, dumb fuck runs into the TV. But it's cool, man, to show off, to play for a second, but then it gets old real fast, bro.
That's what it is, isn't it? It's like I wonder how the PlayStation VR 2 is gonna be doing, bro. I wonder how.
I think it might be. I think it might be cool, I guess, man. But I don't. VR is not going to. I'm really surprised Sony went with the VR 2 because the first one didn't sell that great. Maybe they're just doubling down on it because the Oculus sold well last Christmas. Maybe they're doubling down on it. But if that shit is $400, which is probably going to be, it's not going to sell, bro. It might sell a couple million units at the end of the day.
Yeah, probably, guys, man. Honestly, with the handheld stuff, like I said, look, Sapo 100% right. You need a Wi-Fi 6 and 5G support. That's what they should make. But I don't know, man. There's so much options, and all I want Xbox is to focus on what they're doing right now. Maybe we looking at we just trying to be because we older gamers. We don't want that shit. Maybe, but as of right now, what they're doing right now, bringing the Activision, bringing all these studios, games, and all that. Once the game starts rolling, then maybe we might next year we might change our minds. Who knows? We might be that day one day. That's the problem with us. We might be that day one in that if they announce it in that. But don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not gonna go out there and get a 2022 Samsung right now. Nah, it's people who's got it or buying TVs, and maybe later this year they'll come to the 2021 TVs. Who knows on that? Like Ozzy goes, the Xbox Series S is enough for Microsoft in his opinion, because they do that was a Screen X or something. They do that with the Series S right now.
Right?
That's kind of like on the go or something.
Mm-hmm. It's man. Ooh, man. Are we gonna talk about sales again this show, Sean?
Asim, well, you want to talk about the Famitsu sales?
No, just that you were just saying, like somebody brought the Series S. I'm just like this and all how the Series S is just
you get
incredible.
Chat, and then we can talk about the sales. Then we go rock with the chat.
All right.
I got a special picture for these guys. You get the super chat player.
Oh, call Weed with the $5. Ponies think is going to do Oculus numbers. I doubt it, unless it's cheap enough to be an impulse buy. It's not going to be cheap enough to impulse buy, bro. That shit going to be at least $400. You know what I'm saying? At least $400. Hey, and Darkman next. You're right. After that Activision Blizzard deal is finalized, bro, I can totally see the Xbox Series S Call of Duty bundle for $300, bro. Telling you, that shit is going to be crazy. That's going to move units. The S is this, man. I don't know, Sean. I don't know that.
Anyway, let's talk that shit about sales, player. Look at these charts, player. Look at these charts on the screen. How does it feel, player, seeing all this shit? How does you ponies, how does it feel when you look at these numbers? How does it feel? You were talking that shit from last generation. Let's talk about this generation, current gen. 2020, end of 2020, 2021, we were talking that shit. MPDs. I did a video about Sony Profit was putting out these charts week in, week out, talking about PlayStation dominance. Nobody wants an Xbox anymore. Series S is dog shit. Laying on the shelf, collecting dust and that. Look at yourself now, ponies. You look stupid. You dumb bitches. Dude, how happy are you when you see the Xbox selling, beating the PlayStation in 2022 for the past 6 months? Player,
I'm incredibly happy, Sean. And look, we was talking about Japan earlier this week. The last week, PlayStation actually beat Xbox in Japan. But Sean, they only beat them by like 1,000. PlayStation sold 9,000, Xbox sold like 8,000. That's crazy. In Japan, Xbox won 4 weeks straight, and PlayStation won last week by a mere like 1,000 or something. That's crazy, bro. So to see this, to see what's going on, you damn right it's probably because of the Xbox Series S. But then again, in Japan, they separated them. And both of them was outsold the damn PlayStation 5 a couple weeks ago. I'm just saying, man. It's something about the Xbox that is making people interested. What is it, Sean? Can somebody tell me?
Things.
It's
That's
multiple
somebody in the
things.
chat. Multiple things, not only one thing, it's multiple things
It's
in
multiple things. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. That PlayStation 5 is a big bitch. As you say, Sean, I have one. It's big, bro. It's big. Pause. It's sitting in my damn entertainment center. It's big as hell. And I have it, horizontally because I don't have the room to stand it up.
And the reason why,
God damn, that's a big bitch.
that's why.
Yeah, bro. It's huge. And I'm telling you, some people like, nah. It's just, in the States, they're pretty much neck and neck. People still like Xbox. I just think that people still like Xbox. It's just the Xbox One generation wasn't for them. Some people. It wasn't. It's still sold. I think the Xbox One selling 50 million is kind of pretty good considering where they started, bro. Like Randall Thor said a couple weeks ago, Xbox had helly games the first 3 years. 2013, 14, 15, and actually 16. The first 3.5. Well, it's pretty much 3 years.
Yeah.
Because it dropped November of 2013. The first 3 years, they had games, way more games than PlayStation. But like Randall Thor said, people just hated the Xbox. They hated the Xbox in the Xbox One generation. I don't get why. They just hated it. I mean, there were some reasons, but to see what they're doing now, it's crazy to me. Sean, going back to you and I having a conversation during quarantine, when COVID first hit, when we was first getting to know each other, right? Talking on Xbox Live Party.
That's right.
We just was like, yeah, nah, this was before the Xbox Series and PS5 came out. We was just like, yeah, man, I really hope Xbox does great next generation. They're going to be better next generation. We both agreed that.
100%.
With that, we both said they're going to be better next generation. But we just had no fucking idea, bro. We just had no damn idea. Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's crazy. Yeah, let me get this super chat, and this is part one of the things that I'm talking about. The Xbox is on a roll in 2022. Apollo Cooper with the $2, man. Wait till Lit Man, aka Baby Bro, hits $200 and $250 over the holidays. It's over. It's a wrap. Game over.
Facts, bro. And you know what? It's gonna happen. That shit gonna be $250 this Black Friday. Watch what I tell you. It's gonna kill it. Kill it, man. Just
Like
imagine
that.
you a parent, you getting your son or daughter, your kids, a next generation Xbox for $250, bro. Telling y'all, man, that shit's gonna kill it, bro.
Now, when it comes to like the Activision, ABK, like the Kings and Blizzard and all that, ABK, that's what they call it. There's a further development in that, like with the Communications Workers of America, the largest communications and media labor union in the US, has officially backed Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard. They sent a letter of full support saying, "Fuck that PlayStation 5, the big bitch. Microsoft all day, every day. FTC, kiss my ass. Let the shit go through. Let the shit go through and that." Basically, that's what the same play. We're on the roll play. We're on the roll. People are talking about this year play. This is crazy. If this happens this year, that would be crazy, man. But I like the further development. I like these small updates. The union are happy, lawyers are happy, the developers, workers are happy. They formed a union. FTC is happy with certain things as well, and that's what I like. And obviously, the lawyers from Microsoft are coming out saying the right things, trying to move this fast as possible and smooth as possible.
Let me tell you something. Like, you know how stupid people are when this whole thing first started. People like, it's not going to go through. It's going to be a monopoly. Nope, they're not going to approve it. Let me tell you something, brother. Microsoft. We always say this, Sean, but it's a fact. Either one or two most richest company in the world, between them and Apple's, it fluctuates. They're either one or two richest companies in the world, not just America, not just North America, the world. You think they don't have the best lawyers in the business, bro? You don't think they have the best lawyers money can buy? They would not have done this acquisition if they didn't think it was going to go through. Come on, man. This shit is going to go through. And Sean, that day, my man.
Ooh. Ooh.
Woo!
It's gonna be it's gonna be a crazy day, player. It's gonna be a crazy day when that happens because I'm sure whoever's available, if it early in the morning, like normally they like to drop that news around about 9 a.m. your lot's time.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever's around, bro, if I'm available, you available, we'll go live, bro. We're just gonna enjoy it, celebrate it, because things like these, when you acquiring a studio like this, a publisher like this, is once in a lifetime. How long has Activision all that shit's been going on for play? For a very long time on their own and that. Because
Mm-hmm.
some of the bad slip ups what's happening with the company, some of the leadership is put them in a position where they have to sell. Shareholders want to sell and get it into a better place, get the company into a better place and a better spot because they're losing money. Shareholders, when these shareholders sees the money dropping, the stocks dropping and that, yo, we need to do something. Microsoft came in, boom, with a light and that. We'll save you and that. Bobby Kotick, we'll get your bitch ass out of here. We'll pay you. And once the share stocks all that were going back up, and that's what it's about. You don't get to see these type of publishers, these big companies, gaming companies, one of the leading companies in gaming. They don't sell like this. They don't sell like this, bro. It's once in a lifetime, and that's what Microsoft, the Phil and the team, over the Christmas holidays, they were working really hard and close with
Mm-hmm.
Activision to get this deal done. And the way it's progressing right now, the beginning is done. They're at the middle part. Everyone's backing them. The union, the developers, they're looking forward to the folded into Microsoft. Whoever's going to take over, let's hopefully Marky Bottom might take over the full company. Who knows? Maybe someone else. And that's what I'm talking about. All of these companies are backing each other up. And the FTC, I can't see a problem. I don't see it being a problem. And that's why the ponies were asking the presidents, the senators, please stop it because they knew Microsoft ain't playing. And the way they're moving right now is untouchable. And they're afraid, like I said, they're afraid what Microsoft is doing right now. And that's what it came up with all these narratives. Why can't Microsoft cultivate their own studios? Why can't Microsoft build their own studios from the ground up and that?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were crying for because they knew what Microsoft was playing now. They weren't saying this. They weren't saying this shit last generation
No, they wouldn't.
when they acquired Ninja TD, Playground Game. None of that bullshit. Is when they see them buying publishers, they thought, oh shit, Microsoft's in it. When Satya Nadella came out, the guy who's running Microsoft right now, we're in it for gaming. We're all in. It's a pillar in Microsoft right now. One of the pillars in Microsoft right now.
Hmm.
This shit came out. That's what they start crying to the presidents and senators. Let me get the super chats. I missed a few. Innit?
Yeah.
Carlos Alvarado with a $2 an hour. No games, Monopoly. All the games. Which is it, player? Talk that shit. Yo, Sean, I seen your video on Twitter about the PS5. Yeah, which video was it? Was it the one when the person's throwing the stone or something? Let me see. Send me a message. But that's what it is. The amount of shit they've been doing. Oh shit, G Stuff's got a video. Didn't I'll do it. 1 second, player. That's some funny shit. But like, seeing the progression with the Activision ABK, the way it's moving right now, man. How excited would you be if the shit went down this year? The deal was done this year. We
Oh
are
man.
6 months into this year now, player. 7 months, sorry.
7 now. Yeah, bro, that would be incredible. You know, I would really get over the Starfield and Redfall being delayed if the acquisition is finished this year and they drop all of those Call of Duty games and Game Pass and we get to talk shit. Gee, Steph with Assassin's Creed shirt on.
Is a big bitch.
Big bitch.
I like the Xbox thing on the wall though. Fire.
It's dope.
It
Dope setup.
is a big business though, bro. It is a big business. I ain't gonna front. But yeah, man, that would be fire. That would be great, Sean. If they have their little round table like they did with Bethesda, oh man, that would be great.
That'll be the day. That's the day. Like once this is done, this is behind us. Then we move on to the future games that's coming from Activision. Then the future games they can announce. I'm sure they're holding some things close to the chest that's unannounced yet because they want to make them games exclusive. Some of the developers some of these developers who runs our Toys for Bob and Raven and all these other, like there's 8-9 studios in that. some of these developers right now, they'd probably be excited. Listen, we can get off this Call of Duty stuff. Call of Duty is going on a 2-year dev cycle after this year. Boom. I want to make my own game or make a dip into our old IP. I want to make what the team want to make, not just get forced into working on Call of Duty because it's the money maker.
Right.
I can't wait for that play.
Me either, bro. It's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be dope. Just like you just don't know what their plans are. You know, all of the old IP they're gonna own. Man, they're gonna own so many different things now, man. They're gonna own Pitfall, aren't they?
Yeah,
I think that's Activision. Yeah, I mean, I know that's an old ass game, but you know, Pitfall was the first. I think that was, Pitfall was before Tomb Raider and Uncharted and all that shit. So I don't know if they're gonna do something with it, but it's just dope to know that that's gonna be Xbox first party. Like you said, true crime. I don't know if they'll do something with that, but it would be dope if they can even I don't know. That game has a lot of licensed music. They probably couldn't bring it back in like BC, but that'd be dope, man.
I'm looking forward to these type of things because I remember when the Bethesda thing roundtable happened, it was like something like it was done, like something got lifted off your chest, like yes, it's done, no problems, no ifs or buts. They came out with that roundtable, talked about exclusive. People still got confused with that interview when Phil mentioned certain games and that they had to double down on E3 when the showcase. It was E3 at the time. It was the showcase they did last year or the year before. I can't remember. They doubled down on that. I can't wait for the same fucking roundtable. And when it comes to the game showcase, when they plastered them big bitch ass letters exclusive to Xbox ecosystem. When it comes to the Activision game, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, if Call of Duty, that's like Call of Duty, Overwatch, Diablo, whatever. That's it. Those are the only games that are gonna be multiplayer, right? And maybe the next Diablo might not be multiplayer, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, those games are gonna be multiplayer, man. And they're saying Call of Duty. I don't know why, Sean. I said it before, but the mainline Call of Duties, I just really feel after that PlayStation contract is done. I don't know why I still think that shit gonna be exclusive to Xbox or PC. Of course,
what is it? What's making you push? I know you said this a couple of times. What's making you push towards that way? Like, what is it exactly? Do you think because they're pushing on a 2-year incremental and that, is it something to do with that, or they just focusing? You're talking about Warzone. That's what Warzone is there to cover.
Because Warzone is there. Because I feel when the guy said, Call of Duty will remain multiplayer, Warzone is technically Call of Duty. That's going to remain multiplayer. I just feel that the campaign, the one with the campaign, the one with the multiplayer, I don't know why I think that's going to be exclusive. But I can obviously be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But I just feel after the Sony contract is up, I just think they should, because PlayStation doesn't play nice. Xbox shouldn't play nice either. I think they really announced it because they needed to do that to get the deal, completed. So boom, after that shit over with and the PlayStation contract over with, fuck y'all.
Straight up on that. I'm looking forward to some of the things that's happening. Exciting times for Xboxers, Xbox gamers as well. Some of the moves they're making as well is going to be crazy. And I know Hector, Jigga, and all these guys, only on Xbox, all these guys talking about true crimes as well. If they can just remaster, bring them back with FPS resolution boost. Like, I know Jason Ronalds talked about certain games, like, well, they're done with the PC stuff right now. But obviously, once they come on board and there's games there, boom, they can go back again and try to bring some of them games back to the console. I really hope they do manage to do that. I really hope they do manage to bring some of them classic backs and maybe reboot some of them classic games. True Crimes will be perfect, in my opinion. That will be perfect.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me just end this poll. What's that? This in the deal. So 90% of these guys are saying the deal will get done this year. Activision deal. They're excited, bro.
You damn bots.
Yeah. If that deal gets done, I just listen. We're gonna be talking that shit. Definitely. We're definitely gonna be talking that shit. But anyway, guess what time it is, play?
What time it is?
Time to talk that shit.
It's We Believe Green, baby.
rocking with the chat, guys. You know what time it is, guys. The link's in the chat. If this is your first time coming by and that, there's a link in the chat. This is the time, and you can come on to the show. Have something you might have in your chest. Something you want to talk about, some game and stuff like with if it's the PlayStation, or the Xbox. You want to talk shit about the PlayStation, talk shit about the ponies, or something related with the Xbox. The link's in the chat, guys. You don't need a PC. You can use your mobile phone. Allow the access to the mic. Always have a profile picture if you want. And then what do you do there? You come on your phone. Oh,
Oh, come
links
on,
in
you
the chat,
phone, you
guys.
pieces of
Talk
shit.
that shit there. But that's the interesting thing, man. I can't wait for some of these big moves that's happening right now behind the scenes as well. Like I talked about these things are like from 2018, even though they were small studios, these were the small steps. It led into the big steps as well. And that's what we're here right now. Now, xCloud, like the TV, the Samsung 2022 TVs, that's another small. It's a big step, but it's a small step for now. And once it goes to the other TVs, who knows if it goes to the 2021 TVs? That's going to lead into a big step. Then with the Keystone as well, if that's like an Apple TV box, that's going to lead into a big step as well. All of these small steps are leading into big steps. And remember, a lot of guys were making fun of the cloud there. A lot of people are making fun of the cloud. That shit's coming into his bag right now. It's coming into his bag right now.
Cloud. Hey, I remember it was some dudes back in the day saying some crazy shit about the cloud though, and they was on the Xbox side, but of course they was really ponies in disguise. They flipped, and one guy said the Xbox cloud is more powerful than two Titans, and he got roasted. And he was like, "Oh, man, you making the Xbox community look bad, my brother. Damn."
I forgot who said there's a GPU hidden in the Xbox power adapter.
Oh man. I have no idea, bro.
Yeah, that was funny though, man. Some of the things they were saying that there's a hidden GPU, the cloud power titans, some crazy shit back then, play. Some crazy shit, man. Yo, where are you guys? Where's Zinc? Where's Hector the Macho Man? Where Jigga J? Come on your phone, play. Duke Togo, come on your phone. Come on, guys. We want you to talk that shit. Xcoin, come on, guys. It's a rap, one trick pony. Come on, play. Let's go talk that shit. Yo, they don't want to come on today, there.
It is what.
They're
Hey,
shy
we can
today.
hold it down. So we will hold it down, bro.
They're shy today. They are shy today. Don't be like these ponies. Don't be a bunch of soft bitches. Come on, guys. Talk that shit. But there, have you got anything else you want to talk about?
Oh shit. Oh, hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh damn. Look who it is.
Oh man, come on, Third. Don't do that. I've been nice all day. I ain't call you too many bad black names. Relax.
Yo, Hector,
Like
you got 2 minutes. Yo, Hector, you got 2 minutes. Shut the fuck up and talk your shit.
Like motherfucker, you black motherfucker, I'm on your ass. New nickname alert. Dirk Murphy, the third Murphy brother.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh fuck that. All right, let's talk about these Japan sales. Shout out to baby bro and big bro for teaming up to beat that big bitch up and put that bitch in the locker by their underwear. Ooh, that was a good shit. In Japan. Shit, these ponies losing their minds. Xbox got these PlayStation fans scared like Ebony off a Players Club. She got that door locked, scared, shaking in their boots. And I ain't gonna lie, I want to thank the OG Kashima, man. He pulling up on these ponies like that red car pulled up on Ricky and shot him on both in the hood, man.
Oh, come on, play.
Oh, come on, man.
I ain't no fuck that. I'm talking shit. Fuck these ponies. But you know what? I'm not gonna say that, man. I want to thank them because at the end of the day, they're buying the bomb that's gonna kill them. Ponies, I need y'all to go out there, keep playing Warzone, keep buying them skins, so we could buy that bomb that's gonna kill you. So this is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to go in your house, go grab them pretty ass heels you got, hit them fucking street corners, keep buying them battle passes and them skins, so we could buy a nuke big enough to kill the Pony Nation. And then at the end, Derek, the tables have turned. You finally got your legs back, man.
Yeah, I got my legs back, man. They got
Your legs back,
they're
Dirk.
healed. Yeah, they're healed.
Yeah, they're healed, man. So now, Dirk, the tables have turned, Darkness. Now it's your turn to beat up on the pony's leg, beat the pony legs in. and had them crawling out of Twitter like Dave
Right.
Chappelle when he was acting like Rick James in that skit.
Talk that
Fuck
shit,
that
play,
shit,
man.
bro.
Shout out to Hector, man, for talking that shit. Shout
Yeah,
out to you,
and
play, man. You're
last
2
week I
minutes
was a
up,
little
so
drunk.
get the fuck out of here. Don't wanna hear
Yeah, I
that
got
shit,
10
Hector.
seconds. Fuck you.
Come on.
Yeah,
I'll fuck you
you
up,
dirty,
Hector.
you dirty hand bitch. Go wash your hands. You filthy motherfucker.
Wash your dreadlocks. You POS. Yo, Hector, shout out to you, homie, man. Hector, yo, guys, listen, we're gonna do the Fall Guys tonight, community night. If you free, download that Fall Guys shit. We'll play that shit.
So I got you. I'll send you the. I'm gonna get on Twitter so I can start sending you all my shit so we can play games
Bro.
together.
Definite player, definite.
All right,
catch you in a bit, player.
Yeah.
The
Carl
homie
Weed, what's up, brother? What's going on with you? Oh shit. Carl Weed, you there?
It'll come. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Shit. Carl Weed, what's going on, player? Oh, bring Joey in.
Joey Kraken, my main man.
What's
What's
going
up, bro?
on, people? Yo, you hear me right? On my phone.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yo, I just woke up to 581 likes and a whole bunch of ponies pissed off on my comment section. I'm like, what the fuck happened? What could have happened in less than 12 hours or 8 hours? How many, like 4 hours that I slept? That everybody's pissed off. And I'm looking at that Cory Barlog tweet that I put up, and they're like, look, ponies are going to get angry about this. And a whole bunch of retarded motherfuckers starting fighting on my comment section. Hey, it's so fucking easy to bait these bitches, man.
So easy,
It's
bro.
easy. What's up, man?
Joey's out there having some jingle grapes. That's what's up.
Oh, you can hear that? No, that's somebody raking. That's somebody raking the backyard, man. What's up?
So
Anyway.
easy, Joey.
It's so fucking easy. Now I understand how all of you that makes these salty content on YouTube get their content so easy, man. Jesus, it's like fucking fishing with dynamite, man. God damn. Hey,
Joey, they're easy and they're predictable, bro.
It's so fucking predictable, man. I'm like, God damn. So anyway, man. And by the way, if any of you stupid fucking ponies out there think you're gonna offend me by calling me names and all that dumb shit, I developed something since I was a kid called thick fucking skin.
Facts.
All right? I don't get offended. I never will get offended on none of this bullshit. So keep fighting on the comment section. Keep being stupid. And that's more salt and content for us. Thank you, guys. Have a good day, motherfuckers.
All right, Joey. Hey, yo, Joey just said something. It's so predictable, bro. So my video today that I made about PlayStation fanboy hit, like the chicken in the DM with the dick pic. So predictable. PS Gamer, the first son of a bitch,
knew it.
Talking shit. How do you know it was a PlayStation fanboy? Shut your punk ass up. You the same dude that sit up here and gave every Xbox game that you haven't played a 0. Review bombed it. Shut your punk ass up. So damn predictable. I knew he would be the first one. And there you go. How do you know it's a Xbox? I mean, actual pony, dirt. You always talking about ponies. What? Soft ass bitch. Sorry, Sean. I'm trying not to cuss. Chicken J, what's up, my man?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up, bro? What's popping with you?
Shit, just wanted to come on and say hello. I missed the first part of the show, so I'm gonna catch that on the replay. But just want to come on and talk that shit for a little bit. I don't know if y'all already talked about what games coming out on Game Pass, like in October, that y'all most excited for. But me, I'm waiting for that Warhammer and that Plague's Tale, man. But what y'all think about those two games?
Oh man, like the Warhammer looks pretty good, man. But I'm more hyped for that Plague Tale. I can't wait for that shit, bro. I can't wait for that one.
Hell yeah, I want to stab motherfuckers in the neck. I want them to get ate up by a bunch of rats and shit, plague and all that shit. Man, I'm excited, man. I'm gonna climb up.
Yo, Jigga J wants to bathe in rats. POS.
Yeah, I want to throw motherfuckers in rats and watch them get ate up, man. That shit's great.
No, I'll be honest with you, Warhammer, I've not looked too much into it, but a Plague Tale, when we did that live stream extended gameplay and we got the release date October 18, I'm really excited. You can see the progression and from the characters as well, the development, what they've been through and what they're doing right now, the way they're killing the enemies and the way they distracting the enemies and running, like making their way around, avoiding the enemies. It's incredible so far. The game's looking great, man.
Yeah. Last time I came on here, I was super hyped for that conference, man. And the middle of that bitch just bored the shit out of me. But I mean, we didn't know that they was gonna be doing the whole 12-month thing though.
Right.
But
Yeah, we didn't know.
I'm still excited though, man, because I feel like we got hella games coming out in October in Game Pass. And then next year, man, like Dev said, man, it's over, man. The onslaught is gonna be happening, the dam's gonna be broken, and these ponies gonna be crying, man. So I'm looking forward to it.
Facts, bro. Facts.
I agree, bro. Now get your bitch ass out of here. Don't want to do
Yeah.
that shit.
All right, fellas.
Yo, Jigga J, listen.
Yeah.
Download Fall Guys today. We're gonna do that community stream today.
All right, cool. I'll do that.
Yeah, download Fall Guys. Yeah, I'll be on my laptop stream, but don't worry, we'll sort it out. Download Fall Guys. Yeah, guys in the chat as well.
All right, y'all. Be easy.
Bro.
All right, bro. Peace out.
We have
Rob the Don with the $2. Shout to the TTS podcast. Keep talking it. Oh, you know, but Rob, we're gonna keep on talking that shit, my man.
Shout out to Rob on that, man. 202. What's going on, killer?
Yeah. Hey, Carl Weber, you there this time, you POS?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you, bro. What's going on with you?
Not much. I was trying to use my computer, but I didn't have time to set it up right. But anyway, I'm gonna just be quick. This whole shortage thing, I keep coming back to it because I can't help myself. I don't think the shortage has anything to do with chips at this point. I think it's more so like that console is big as hell. Like I was just doing some basic math. If you take a standard shipping container, you can literally ship almost 3 times as many Xbox Series S in one shipping container than you can a PS5. You can ship about 2 times more Xbox Series X just based on the package size, like in the standard container size. I don't know what kind of containers they're using, but just a standard container size, which is 8 by 8.5 by 20 feet long.
Damn, that's a good point, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, like all of that goes into shipping a product. Because even like when I'm designing something at work, like right now I'm designing something that has to be shipped off site, and we have to support it. So like, and because it's meant to fail, like I also have to design it so that it can be easily replaced and we can get parts there quickly. Like, so you can't just make something as big as you want, like what Sony did. Like that shit. Like when I say it's over engineered and unnecessarily big, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like there's no reason for this console to be that fucking big. Like, but yeah, just wanted to point that out. I don't know why I like delving into like the engineering and tech side of this stuff, but yeah, that's all I had for today.
All right, bro.
Shout out to you, Carl Weir, man. You're always supporting us, and I like your takes, and you always have some great things to say as well. Shout out
Absolutely,
to you,
bro. A shout out to you, man.
Word. Have a good rest of the show.
All right, fam.
Thank you, bro. Okay, let's get Raiden Blade in. Pause. We'll get to you in 2 minutes. Everybody gets that 2 minutes play.
Yeah, post, man. So don't hang up. We'll be coming to you next. Raiden Blade, what's up, bro?
Oh, good fellas. How you guys doing?
Chilling, man. We're chilling.
Very well, play. Hope
Excellent. Well, there's a few things. Number one, let's go with what Carl Weaver was saying before we got the shortages and whatnot. Sorry, mate, but what blade shortages? Okay, they've got the shortages has to do with the wafers being total shit. Okay,
yeah.
They look. Xbox has been putting the shit in servers. Still have enough to go on to little man and big bro. Okay. The PlayStation side of things is they have over-engineered a piece of a console, okay, that basically is going to underperform in the future. Right now, it's doing what it's meant to be doing, but in the future, it's going to underperform, especially when you see all the new stuff that AMD is going to be pushing out. At the moment, FSR 0.2, what happens when 0.4 comes out, 0.5? Because these guys are always pushing more stuff for hardware to do more than it's meant to be doing. At the beginning of a generation, hardware starts off slowly, but as generation moves on, it gets better and better and better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when it comes to this whole, oh, shortages, no, the shortages has to be the fact that your wafers that's coming off of the production plant is not good enough. End the story. Live with
So
it.
you don't
Don't give a
understand
shit. Standard. Don't give a shit. Okay. Okay. That's number one. Number two, people need to give developers the time and opportunity to get their work done. I don't give a shit what game, what platform. Leave the developers alone to get
Yeah.
the job done. Okay? Stop DMing, stop emailing, stop contacting developers. Let them get the goddamn job done. Don't give a shit if it's Halo or freaking God of War. Okay? These people are creating games as our hobby, something we love, that we enjoy. Give them damn respect and time to do what's good for us, the gamers. Not because you want to brag because, oh, we've got a game, you don't have a game. Shut the fuck up, piece of shit. Okay? Let the developers work. Let them put out what they want to put out there in the best of their abilities at that time. Halo, yeah, we know about that, but stuff's coming from that because this is not the standard Halo. God of War, they want to make it look as good as possible and have what it requires. Let them work on the game. Okay, come on, man. What are you five? You know,
Yeah.
wait for
Yeah.
the game to come
We're
out
waiting, play
and
that.
enjoy it.
Sorry
Anyway,
to
my time
interrupt
is up.
there.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking.
Yeah, no display.
All
Take
right.
care.
Hey, yo,
Appreciate it, bro.
thanks for the support,
Guys,
Rating Blade. Appreciate you,
have a
man.
beautiful weekend. I'm off to World Slayer now.
All
I
right,
might
bro.
try.
Appreciate it.
I'll try and download Four Guys if I can tonight. But catch you
No
guys
worries.
later.
Night.
All right,
Take
bro.
care.
Okay, bye. Peace.
Peace out. Holy shit, man. There's a lot of background noise. Where was he at?
Yo, post up the motherfucking homie.
What's
Post.
good? What's good? Y'all get me?
What's up, bro? Yeah, we can hear you, man. What's up with you, dog?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I got some time away from work for a little bit. So I saw y'all was live, just hopping on the show to see what's popping, man. What's been going on, man?
Oh man, nothing much, man. We out here, talking shit as usual, bro. You know how I go.
Yeah, but it's a lot of stuff going on in the community right now, man. It's crazy out here, man. People out here sending pics to developers and stuff. Look, man, look. I know you can say whatever you want about the Xbox side and stuff like that, but I don't think we ever got to a point where we actually sending sexual objects to a
Right.
developer for a release date. That's taking it too far. It's crazy.
Hey,
So yeah,
pause our homie Jada was trying to deny that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's been the common thing now lately. That whenever that happens, it's always a bot who created a Twitter counter and posing as a PlayStation dude. They did that with the what's the name petition. I think that was the Kojima petition. They said that was an Xbox dude. Um, and now they doing it again. I think that's become a common thing with them to just continue to blame the Xbox community for things that people in their community does. That's just crazy, bro. It's
Right.
not even that serious though for over a release date, man. It's not even that serious, man.
Hey, pause. Imagine if the game does get delayed. What are you gonna do then?
It's gonna. I think Corey might have to leave Twitter again. Um,
Wow.
because I mean he left before for the same reason and come back to he left Twitter for these reasons. And soon as he come back, he had to
Boom.
deal with the same thing that he left for. And that's on the PlayStation community, man. That's on them. That's on their community, man. I don't know how they got to a point where these prima donnas, where they, you know what I'm
Prima
saying?
donnas. Yep. That's in there. Prima
Yeah,
donna. Yep.
Yep.
and that's what they acting like. Like, give us the release date, give us this, and get. They don't have to give you shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They don't have to give you nothing. I mean, this spoiled brat syndrome that they been putting out there, this persona they've been putting out there, as if it was mandatory. like first of all, it was leak information that it was going to happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? And my understanding that that a lot of developers at Sony Santa Monica didn't even know because Sony was trying to prevent leaks and keep things on the hush hush. That even the developers at Sony Santa Monica didn't know about the release date dropping yesterday. So I think it was going to be like a stealth thing before the snitch came and kind of disrupted everything.
Mess with the
Yeah,
plans.
Right.
it kind of messed up the plan. So now I think they're in a position where they're trying to find out who the snitch, who the snitch is that's been getting. And from what I've been understanding, they think it's somebody that works at YouTube.
Yeah,
And they're
Google
getting-
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. And I wouldn't put it past them. I won't put it past them. But
Right.
to I mean, that's disrespectful sending somebody genital pics and demanding a release date for a game. That's like that takes the cake, bro.
That's I'm pretty sure that's like what is a surprising reports because we know guys like J Tech have done stuff like that in the past with other people. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah, that one. Well, that's a whole nother. Yo, that's all. This is what I think it is. This is what I think is going on with the community, and this is on both sides. As gamers, in terms of how a game is created from concept to retail, we're on the outside looking in. We get very little access to that whole process. How a concept is created, from budgeting to meetings with publishers to the whole creation. We don't get access to that. So while we're constantly on the outside looking in, based on the little access of information we do have on that side, we go out there and drive our own narratives about why something is happening or why something isn't happening. You know what I'm saying? And since we don't know the reality of what developers actually go through in terms of a 4 or 5 year process of trying to create a game, what they go through at work, how work affects family, and all of that. We don't see that. If you look over the past year since reality TV shows have came out, we've kind of seen the inside to most businesses, whether it was entrepreneurs, whether it was corporate, TV. We've kind of seen how that works. The game industry, we're closed off. The consumer is closed off. So it's a gap. It's a gap there between the relationship between developer and customer or consumer from their perspective. And as long as that gap there, then the consumer or the gamer will have little to no respect for that developer because they can't relate to them on that specific level. And the only level they can relate to is that you create something that I like and I want it when I want it.
Right.
That's it. But outside of that, they can't relate to that developer in terms of what it actually takes from the mental to the stress to the workout. They can't relate because they haven't seen it. And even when they do see it in a video, it's still confined. They're still not showing you here and there. They're showing you glimpses of computer screens and this and that. But that's just the way the industry set up. And I think it's going to always be that, like that. And the community is always going to be like this until they can find that relationship between, look, this is what it takes to take a concept from concept to retail in terms of creating a game. This is what we actually go through. So now y'all can relate to, for those who think that this shit is easy, for those that think that 1 or 2 years that, oh, you supposed to have it and that we don't go through ups and downs and we don't go through all that. Now y'all see what we go through. Y'all can appreciate what the fuck we do. So when y'all don't get it, y'all can understand why you don't get it or when you want it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that needs to happen. And hopefully at some point we can get like a behind the scenes, maybe Microsoft or PlayStation or one of these big companies can actually take one of these independent game developers and say, hey, let's do it to show this community of what it takes to actually put a game together and what you go through with publishers and all that stuff, the ups and downs. Because if you look at Ninja Theory, at one point prior to them getting purchased by Microsoft, they was putting their homes up. They was mortgaging their homes to stay afloat. They was having issues with paying for health care for their employees. They had computers and technology that was way the fuck out of date. Like, you know what I'm saying? But these are the things we don't hear because all we know is I want that motherfucking game and I want it now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Entitled pieces of shit.
Entitled. But I think the community need to see that side. And then when we do hear about it, it's always in a leak format where somebody is leaking information and what's going on inside. And then when we hear about it, we like, wow, this came out of nowhere. Well, that shit is common, but we don't get the chance to see it because most of the industry is on the hush hush because they're trying to protect their IP, they're trying to protect their technology, they're trying to protect their idea so don't nobody else get to it or run with it or whoop the bam. So I think it's always gonna be like that, man, until that gap closing in terms of the consumer being able to relate to the game developers on what goes on to create a game.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Post, like I've known Post since like 2018.
Yes,
the battles we've been in, Post, everything. The battles we've been in, the battles we've been talking about, all the things we talked about leads to here, bro. And look what's happened with the PlayStation as well. It's crazy how all of them things we talked about is just coming. It's lining up. It's just lining up.
Bro, and you know what? We called it all. Everything that we said back then that they was calling us crazy on it, saying has came to fruition.
Yeah.
All of it. And now Sony is 100% in on PC.
Oh, Post, did you get your money from P-Rock about Spider-Man?
He better get my damn money. Look, let me tell y'all something, brother. Let me tell you. It was common sense. Even back then, when they were saying that Sony would never do, the industry was already changed. It had already changed. Things was already different. If they would have saw back then, they would have knew all this shit that's happening now. It wouldn't be such a surprise to them because they would have seen it happening. Now Sony is all in on PC. They out here making PC monitors. They out here making gaming headset for PC and PlayStation 5. Even though they late to the party, they're all in on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And all of their titles are coming. All of it. And the only thing that's coming next is day and date. And you can say it's not going to happen, but it's going to happen. It's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
There's too much money on the table, Post, and guys, there's so much money on the table. Once they catch up from the back like from the PS4, like Ghost of Tsushima, they kept one game very, very close to the chest. Spider-Man. That was the game they kept very close to the chest.
They said they would never put that one on
that
PC.
would probably be the last one that would never come because it sold 30+ million. But shit, that state of play was hilarious, player.
Man, I knew it, but I knew when they got what's that developer?
Nixus.
It was over.
It was a wrap.
That's their expertise.
Yeah, that's what they specialize in. Yeah.
The next title is Ghost of Tsushima.
Yep.
That's the next title. That's the next title. And I'm telling you, in order for Sony to make the money that they're trying to make in the PC space, they're gonna have to. The PC community is not for to wait 2-3 years for first part. They're not. They're not for to wait 2 or 3 years for those titles. They're not just look at God of War. Look at the sales numbers it done on PC. Imagine if the 2018 version of God of War would have released day and date on PC. I think the numbers would have been a lot a hell of a lot better than what they are now. I think what get like 900,000 or something like that,
Yeah,
800,000.
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close to a
Yes.
million, yeah.
Yeah, close to a million. I think the numbers would have been different, and they're gonna go day and date on their service too, because they're gonna have to do that to compete. They're gonna have to do that to compete, and it's just written in the stars, man.
That's the thing I mean, like, pause. Even though we've seen all the charts, all them business charts from PlayStation going beyond the console, they talked about this in 2019, bro. 2020, going beyond the console. They still didn't want to believe it. And what you talking about day and day as well?
Yeah,
Just the same with Game Pass. No first party. First of all, when they started it, it was small drops. PlayStation is starting it off as well right now. They start with small, then eventually, when they get a subscriber count good enough, once it starts building, they'll start dropping the day and day bigger first party games as well, or second party games. That's what's gonna happen.
I agree with that because, and another reason why they're gonna have to do it is because Sony doesn't have the money that Microsoft has. As you can see, the PlayStation Premium service just launched, and they have games already leaving the service.
Right.
Or Red Dead Redemption, and a couple of more other titles already leaving the service. Red Dead Redemption was on Game Pass for a minute. For a minute before it left. So is that going to be a common thing? Games coming into that service, staying there for like 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks, and then leaving the service? If that's going to be a common thing, then your fan base is going to be like, what the am I paying for?
Right.
Because I didn't sign up for this. You know what games we could put in there and leave in there is our first party title, which is what our fan base really come for. But I think they're gonna have to do it, man, in order to get the numbers up, in order to make the money that they want to make off of it. They're gonna have to do it day to day. It's just common sense at this point. It's just common
100%,
sense.
man. Yeah, shout out to the homie Poster, man.
Shout out to
Poster,
Poster,
where can
man.
people find you play?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at postup_BBB. You can also find me on YouTube as postup. We do a State of Gaming
Xbox
podcast
show.
every
It's
week.
an Xbox podcast, guys.
Yeah, Xbox podcast though. It's an Xbox podcast, and we call things how we see it. And so I got Comcast coming out today because I've been having a little latency and packet issues with my internet. It's been messing with the network and my ability to even work. And so once they fix that up, we'll get the show back popping this week. So yeah, man, go over to the channel, man. Make sure y'all support and look out. Shout out to Sean, shout out to Doug Griggity. Two of the dopest Xbox dudes in the community, man. We go way back, man, and I'm proud of y'all to see what y'all grown, to see what y'all grow y'all platform. Not only this platform, but We Bleed Green as well. I was over there at the other show. Y'all got 300-400 people watching y'all show, and that's earned. That's something that y'all worked on, because I remember when y'all had 20 or 30, 40, 50 people showing up.
Absolutely, bro.
And y'all work towards that. So I salute and I'm proud of y'all. Keep it going. Keep the positive Xbox energy going. We need it. And thanks for having me, man. I'm just go back to the chat, all right?
Thank you, Post. Hey, shout out to my boy Post. The
100%, bro.
Hey, your Post is a real one, man. Like he said, we've been rocking for a long time. And shout out to Post, man. Sub to his channel, man. I might put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the link. Your post, you're the mod anyway. But your post before you go, say consoles.
You know what I'm saying about, man.
So
I love it, man. Post used to say that shit.
Yeah, I remember, man. I remember Post first joined the channel. I was like, I like this Post dude, man. I was like, I like him, man. That shout out to Post. I'm about to put his link in the chat.
Put his link in the chat. Yeah, he's the Xbox, and you got Nova and you got Double O Mellow there. Dope guys, and like I've been there. These are the guys who helped me become what I'm right now as well, because I was there like side by side battling the ponies and talking that shit with these guys. And these guys, we helped each other out along the way as well. G Stealth with the $2. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Post, man. He's a pro Xbox YouTuber, man. Check his channel out, bro. Shout out to him, man. I put the link in the description. I mean, in the chat. I'm sorry.
Ray, I
bro.
hope you're feeling better, player, man. I know you're in the hospital and that.
Yeah, Ray, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I heard you got COVID, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you better, bro. But thanks for still being here, rocking out with us, homie. Still insulting me and everything. I read that shit. But shout out to Ray. Hey, but shout out to Post, man. You know, Post was right. You know, we grinded, man. It was no, things don't happen overnight, man. We like the last few weeks, we've been close to 400 live viewers on WBG. We've really been trying to grind, bro. It's all about, giving the people what they want to hear. Your passion. You have to be passionate, man. And we're passionate about Xbox. We're passionate about video games. And I always tell you guys, if you're full of shit, your content will show that. If you're not real with what you say, your content will show that. And people, you guys in the chat, y'all don't like fake ass bullshit. I was always, like I always say, I was one of the guys in the chat, and I knew, I just didn't like certain shit. And, you think about some of the podcasts I used to like, like Moochie Crap and those guys. I used to love their content, but they let us down when they flipped. So fuck it. They flipped. Let's make our own content, Sean. That's what we'll do. And we've been doing that. And Xbox it's getting better and better. It's getting better and better. So this generation is going to be fun, and we're going to keep on delivering that content for you guys. You guys rock out with us, and I love doing content. Sean loves doing content. We love doing this podcast, and it's fun when you're doing what you like to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's fun, bro. So yeah, let's keep on doing it, bro.
Yeah, man, I couldn't agree. That's 100%, man. Like, it's just amazing to see that where WBG is right now, and TTS is growing as well. Just because of all of you guys supporting us as well. And what Dirt said, if you guys you want to do content, it doesn't. Even if you have passion for something, it doesn't need to be Xbox, PlayStation. It could be anything on YouTube. It could be movie reactions or whatever you're good at, whatever you like, whatever your passion is, your hobby as well. People will see right through. If you're full of shit and just doing it for the clicks, views, or money, people will see right through you straight up. But when Allah does says that when you see these people, sometimes they do flip because the views are going down. They flip because they can see the other side is getting more views, it's more popular. When it comes to like bashing a certain platform, it's more popular. So why don't we go that direction? Because we'll get the views, we'll get the subscribers, maybe the super chats, the memberships, and that's what a lot of people do it for. And you see that people will get exposed. When you keep lying and lying and lying, you will slip up. And then you notice that, listen, this guy's full of shit.
Yeah.
And that's what Dirt meant by full of shit. You're full of shit because you wasn't genuine, straight up. But guys, if you really want to do, oh shit, Jigga J, come on, Jigga. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. He started off his channel like that, and you don't like the direction it's gone, straight up.
Yeah, bro.
There's
Like,
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, if somebody didn't like the direction, I had a few people.
You did. Just give me 1 minute, yeah.
Oh,
just carry
I'm sorry,
on. 1 minute.
I'm
No,
sorry,
carry
bro.
on. Carry on.
Oh,
just
okay.
Just carry on.
Okay, like I said, there were some people that told me in my comment section they didn't like the direction of my channel when I start talking about ponies and shit, and they let me know, and I said, okay, brother, I appreciate you being honest with me. And I don't know if those guys unsub, but they told me they didn't like it. When you do this, it's like you're not going to please everybody. You're just not. It's literally impossible to please everybody. So you have to do what you got to do. So if people don't like the direction his podcast went, they unsubbed. That's flat out. That's all you can do, man. Like, there are some channels I was interested in before. I didn't like the direction of their channel went, so I unsubbed. That's life. Victor Click with the $2. Hashtag TTS. What's up, Vic? What's up, my man? Yeah, we will TTS, bro. We about to get out of here as soon as Sean come back. But that's just how it is. That's the nature of the beast. If you're genuine, if people like you, if you're being yourself, they like you for you. I can't sit up here and act like I can't up here act like I'm a Nintendo fan or I love every single thing PlayStation do. I can't say, you know what? Xbox is going down here. I'm going to switch to a pony. Now, I can't do that because that's not real. That's not real. That's like me all of a sudden say, I love the NBA and the NFL, but you know what? I'm going to go to a hockey podcast. People are like, what the fuck is this? That's not real.
Yeah, 100%, man. I agree with everything you were saying as well. Victor, motherfucking click with the $2. Hit that motherfucking like button. Talk that shit. And that's what we're talking about. You'll over time, you might not notice it, but over time, as you guys we've seen it happen to our favorite podcasters, you guys are seeing it when you used to follow certain podcasters back then. You think, yo, this guy's full of shit, or he's flipping, or he wasn't really genuine in that. He was just doing it because it was popular at the time or something, or because Xbox isn't doing that well. He's flipped to the PlayStation to get the views, clicks, super chats, subscribers. And people will notice that over time. You might not notice it. It might be a year. It might be 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
But over time, you'll notice. You'll find out and think, "Oh shit, we should have seen all them signs." But yeah, as time goes on, guys, you learn. And you just that's life.
You just
live and
learn,
learn.
bro.
You just learn.
Sean,
along
you
the
guys,
way.
listen, guys. I'm sorry for saying some of the things I've said several times, even more than several. I said, but it's just that you learn. I've learned so much doing this YouTube stuff. I've learned so much. And I was talking about a podcast I was on back in 2018. JWags 412. Like, I had kind of got upset with him, and I went off on him on WBG because he came in the chat. He said some stuff, but Sean, what Sean said is true because he was an Xbox guy. When he asked me to join his podcast, we both had small channels. We both had around 200 some subs. I was like, yeah, sure, man. He was an Xbox guy, but what happened? He started to notice that bashing the Xbox was popular. And he started to be cool with King Thrash, Sick Humor, some of these other guys out there, Big Cloud Game. He started to be cool with those guys. And he started to invite them on the show. So what happened, every week I was the one Xbox guy, and they would just constantly bash Xbox every damn week. So Jay Wags was an Xbox guy, but then he became an Xbox hater. So I said, wow, he flipped. I'm talking about he flipped within like 2 weeks. I swear, man. Like, he was an Xbox guy, then he totally flipped to bashing Xbox. And when I say I was fighting for my life, they was beating my legs in. I'm pretty much talking about that show.
Yep.
Every week, I was the only Xbox guy in that bitch, and there was several PlayStation guys. And at that time, Xbox didn't help because PlayStation was killing it in 2018. The Xbox was dog shit in 2018 as far as first-party games. So it was terrible. So then he left for 4 years. He got married. Like, he had a kid and stuff. And I was so mad because I reached out to him. Look, bro, are we still doing the podcast? What happened? And when I'm in the DM reaching out to him and he don't respond back. I'm like, fuck, man. Just imagine, like, it was literally like this. It's Friday, right? Monday, WBG. Sean is hitting me up in the DM. Dirt, are you going to send a link? I say nothing. Dirt, what's going on? Like the next day, damn, bro, are you okay? Everything good with you? Nothing. Next day, yo, are you good, bro? I just want to make sure everything good with you. Because you didn't respond. Nothing for 4 years.
4 years, guys.
4 years. Then he came back. Yeah, y'all, I'm back. What's up, Derek? How you doing, brother? What? You supposed to be my boy and you couldn't reach out to me? If you had issues, that's fine, bro. If you want to stop the podcast, that's fine. But a simple, yo, Derek, I can't do the show no more. I wouldn't even ask you why. I would have just said, damn, I understand. Thanks for letting me know, bro. Then you come back after 4 years, like, yo, Dirk, what's up, man? I'm happy to see you doing well. Thank you, brother. But damn, you couldn't apologize or something? You couldn't, say, damn, my bad, Dirk, or anything? No. So when I got mad at him that one week on WBG, bro, that shit was real. Because I don't like, don't do that shit, man. Don't. I'm reaching out to you. You supposed to be my homie, even though you ambush me every week with ponies beating my fucking legs in. You ambush me every week, but I'm still reaching out to you, bro. You okay? You everything good? And there's just nothing for 4 whole years. Now he's back. Okay, what am I supposed to ignore? What the fuck happened? I'm not built like that. You got to say something. Say like, apologize, Dirk, my bad, bro. He did reach out to me after I went off, though. After I went off, then he said, yo, I was going through some shit, but he still never apologized for real. So, no, listen, I ain't got nothing against the guy, but this is a different time, man. So what Sean said is true, man. You can't flip overnight and expect people to be okay with it. Like, yo, man, like our boy Poster. What if Post Up all of a sudden just start bashing Xbox every show and shit? People be like, yo, Post, I ain't subscribed to your channel for this shit. What is going on? So Post Up is a guy, he will criticize Xbox when they deserve criticism, but also he will tell, yo, I'm a fucking Xbox guy. This is what I like to do. This is what I like about Xbox. It's the same thing with me and Sean, man. We will criticize them when we think they deserve criticism, but at the same time, bro, we fucking Xbox dudes. And if you're being real, you can't be fake. If you're being, everything I say is, I told people I love The Last of Us. I love God of War. I'm not going to go out there and say, oh, God of War was dog shit. The Last of Us was trash. And then 2 years later, those games are incredible. You fake.
That's what they got exposed most of these guys. Yeah, Post 4 years later play.
He's back now, Post. He's doing content again. See, his channel actually grew a little bit back then. Like I said, we were both small YouTubers, like 200 something subs, and then he started to bash Xbox. So you guys know in 2018 that was extremely popular. So his channel grew to like 900 some subs, but then he left. So he came back, did a few Xbox hating videos. I think he tried to mix it up a little bit, do Xbox hating videos. Then he might do a issue with PlayStation, but then he'll hate Game Pass, some shit like that. So he's over 1,000 subs now. But like, good for him. But at the same time, things are a little different now, man. Things a little different. Like, I
agree. Like over time, we have to go through all this kind of things, and you kind of find out who the people who rock out with you, or just over time, like you used to watch back in days, like you were 2014 watching these guys. Along over them years, you used to be like, watch these guys, love the content and that, and then be on the show with these guys. But like I said, over the time, like you might not notice it at the time, but over time, you started to notice certain things, and you learn from it, and you take what you learn from that, you take it with you forward, and that's it. That's the way we roll right now, and that's why WBG, TTS exists, like Posters stuff is on State of Gaming. That's what like these new Xbox podcasts exist, because they used to listen to these guys, look up to these guys. Like this is the podcast, this is the go-to for Xbox news and positive Xbox news and that shit talking against other platform. But once that goes in that, where do you go? And we went in a direction that we do our own content, and that's
exactly.
Look where we are right now, guys. We're here right now.
Absolutely, man. You're right. Listen, bro. We wanted to do our own shit, and then the same thing with Scram Punks. Like Moss was the homie, and I always go back to what Post said. I'm not about to deal with an RIP Xbox podcast. When Moss flipped, it became an RIP Xbox podcast on my channel. So I was like, fuck that. We're not doing that. So you damn right, I started to get more Xbox guys on the channel, because when Moss was praising Stadia and bashing Xbox, I was like, oh, hell no. Come on now, we ain't doing this. Then I know Moss did a video about me saying all kind of crazy shit, but one thing he didn't mention is they quit. He quit. They quit.
Yeah,
I didn't quit the show. He called me, Dirt, they don't want to do the show no more. Okay. Fine.
I remember that straight after you, when I rang you over, I can't remember the party show rang me. You got just come on the phone with these guys.
Yeah. Moss told me, yo, Dirt, they don't want to do the show no more.
But I'll be honest with you, that's the best thing that ever happened.
The best thing ever happened, man. You're right, because I don't need to do that show no more, because it was, it was more of an Xbox bashing show on my channel, and the people that rock out with me, they don't like that shit.
And you didn't like that shit.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. That's why I started to get more Xbox guys on the show the last month of that show. You know what I'm saying? Because after Tsunami left, because Sue used to go back and forth with Moss, but Tsunami left because he got into it with Moss over something. He left the show.
Yep.
So it was just me, Devin, Moss. You know, Devin don't fucking talk that much. I'm not much of a debater. Snow Bunny, you know, she was a Nintendo girl, but she used to throw shots at Xbox and shit. You know, so it was like Moss would just be bashing Xbox. I'm like, what the fuck, man? So yeah, you damn right. I did start getting more Xbox guys on the show to go after his ass. Like, no, we ain't about to have no RIP Xbox podcast in this bitch. No, we're not doing that. Then next thing you know, Dirk, they don't want to do the show no more. They want to do their own thing. Okay, bro. Peace out. That's it. That's it. That was it.
That's what happened. Look where
That's
we
what
are now.
happened.
Play. Look where we are now. Play.
Yeah, so that's it, man.
Anyway,
But I
let's
appreciate everybody, guys. You about to get
yeah.
out here.
Let me put this up here.
Post.
Post that shit. Post.
Man, I always said Moss was a talented guy, smart guy, man. If he would have stayed Xbox, he'll probably be killing it right now, man.
Yeah,
Honestly.
this is Moss now.
But yeah, always remember they quit on me. That video that he did about me, he made it seem like I lied. I ain't motherfucker, I'm a lie about. I don't want no Iron Lords. Cognito asked me to tell my story, and I told it. That's a postcard about for that shit, though. All right, yo, we out here, man.
Anyway, man, you're dead. What's going on with you, player?
Not much, man. Like I said, I just dropped a video talking about these PlayStation guys pulling their penis out in DMs to PlayStation developers. Yeah, so check that video out, man.
Yeah, definitely check that video out, guys. And later on, in about 2 hours or so, we're gonna do the Fall Guys community stream. So watch out for me, Sean76 on the Xbox, and it's Sean P76 on the Epic or Steam, wherever the fuck it is, because that's the only way I can live stream it. So definitely, we try to get up to 60 people, guys, in Fall Guys. So guys, download that shit on your Xbox because it's crossplay. Download that shit, and we'll get to play in the next 2 hours or so, man. But anyway, guys, shout out to the 120 people we had at one point, I believe.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. Shout out to every one of you guys in the chat. Shout out to the poster and the homie for the epic battles. The epic battles we used to have and that. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep talking that shit. We out.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
Ah, shit. You motherfuckers know what time is it? Hit that motherfucking like button. And you motherfucking ponies, hit that dislike button and get the fuck out of here, you soft motherfuckers. And ponies, Jim Ryan lied to you and pimped your bitch ass till the end of the west side. You motherfucking ponies know what to do. Walk down that street corner, twerk your motherfucking ass, then put your bitch ass hands out and sell your bitch ass for those $70 games, you soft motherfuckers.